What do you get when you combine a world-class EMS physician and medical director
I speak pretty good English for a guy from Detroit.
with an EMS veteran and all-around nice guy?
Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Oh, that's so good. Oh, my God.
Well, you get the EMS show. Taking it to the people, here's your host, Dr. Ritu Sani and Mike Verkest.
I'm that all-around nice guy, Mike Verkest.
And I'm that supposedly world-class EMS physician, Ritu Sani.
And you've got the EMS show. Well, hi, Ritu.
Well, hello, Mikey V. How are you?
I'm good. It seems like the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Something like that. This feels odd, though.
It does feel odd. It's a little bit different, but it's something new. It's something fresh. And I'm excited to be back on the air with my buddy. This time as a Fire Dog production.
A full Fire Dog production. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I'm very excited to be back on the air. It's been a few months, and I've missed it. Obviously, I haven't missed you because we've still worked together, but I've missed being on the air and talking to people and talking about what's going on in EMS.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what people might expect here with this new branding, the EMS show. And this is something we've been talking about now for a couple months. And I think we've got a pretty good little situation dialed in here as far as format and kind of what we're going to do. So I think the first thing we can talk about is our lives. People loved watching us live, and we're going to continue that. And so what we have said is basically that the second Thursday of the month, time to be determined.
That's right. And I don't think we can start it in January because I'll be at NAMSP.
Yeah. That's another story. But second Thursday of the month, count on it, bank on it, unless weird shit happens. But it's going to be a live broadcast on Facebook, Twitter, the usual places, all the same places.
And you'll be able to interact with all of our friends who love to come on and make fun of my hair and stuff like that. So we're going to still do that. Absolutely.
Pretty easy to do that, right? Well,
yeah. And I think the other thing that we talked about that I think we want to try to do is make time for the interesting personalities in EMS and have sort of the other half of the show be more guest oriented.
Not that we necessarily didn't have guests before on that other show, but like we've talked and we want to make a concerted effort to get more people on a more regular basis. So we've got that second Thursday live, which will be in the evening sometime. And then that second episode, whatever it will be, will definitely be guest oriented, tell us about what they've got going on and just what kind of stuff can we learn from them.
Yeah. What we might do some of the usual sort of EMS topics, sure, especially when there's somebody who's a known researcher or something like that on. But we, kind of taking from some of my favorite podcasts like Mark Maron and things like that, folks have a story to tell and sort of learning a little bit more about how the journey, how people got to where they were, as well as the things that they think are important in EMS. So a little more in depth maybe, but certainly trying to bring in people that you want to hear from. And to that end, once we're kind of up and rolling, we want to hear from you as to who you think would be fun to hear from.
And how do you think people would be able to get a hold of the EMS show? What are going to be the avenues people can just reach out?
Well, they can reach out. They can follow us on Twitter at _EMS_show.
They make it very complicated.
They do because it didn't look great without the underscores. But and then they also can follow us on Facebook.
Yep. So just go and just search for the EMS show. You'll see our Facebook page there, as well as our YouTube channel, which will be full of content at some point as we do stuff. That'll kind of be some of our final resting places. And of course, the audio podcast will be available wherever people listen, right? So Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, whatever it is you do, that's where it'll be because that's just the way it is nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can expect a little bit of jackassery and a little bit of fun. Mm-hmm. I think you might expect some topics that are sort of less traditional EMS, but maybe still of interest to you. And to that end, again, if you're interested in hearing something a little bit more out of the EMS realm, but let us know. We'll see what we can do, try to get some folks on or try to talk about it. We'll definitely hit the hot topics going on in EMS, talk about new research, talk about new political stuff. Mm-hmm. So we'll definitely still have, I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but I will still have an opinion.
Wow. Weird. Yeah. And I'm sure you'll be short and quick with it.
Short. Well, I'm short everywhere I go.
Well, that's true. Your hair is not short.
No, my hair is not short. I'm getting it cut on Tuesday.
Wow.
I am, but I'm just going to get like a little bit trimmed off.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, so the people won't even recognize you when you come back.
Oh, no.
You're just cleaning it up a little bit.
I mean, being the Indian Ben Franklin is a tough thing.
It is. And we'll keep that. We'll keep that up and keep people posted on, how that develops over time. But yeah, the Indian Ben Franklin, no question. That's what makes you special. That's why I love you. Yeah.
But so we just look forward to getting together at least a couple times a month to talk about this stuff. And hopefully those of you who enjoyed our previous work will hop on over and join us.
I'm willing to bet they will.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, short, sweet, quick introduction to the EMS show. We look forward to taking you on the ride. Hope you're going to join us. It's going to be pretty good. So I will just get us out of here on behalf of Dr. Otusani, the world-class supposed EMS physician, Mike Verkes, the nice guy. We will see you on the EMS show, a Fire Dog production. So you guys take care.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for listening to the EMS show. Let's continue this conversation. What do you say? Check out the official Facebook page and Twitter feed. The EMS show is a Fire Dog production.